Hello and welcome back to some more Dwarf Fortress. We are continuing our Earthen Castle fortress dedicated to animals. So let's see if we can get in here. Last episode we got quite a few, or a couple different expert level animal as far as our overall training, and with that we were able to kind of start the initial culling of a lot of those animals. We got the great horned owls we're up to expert level with, those giant cave toads, which as you can see, they're still bringing them down there. So we're working on getting that done. Still, our overall fortress, look at this thing. It is massive. It is, we got our bedrooms up here, kind of our main central eating area. We got little temples over here and guild halls. We're hoping to move some of our guild halls we kind of temporarily had to put in here initially to these areas once we have that chance to get some more sandstone blocks in general. So we'll get there in time. We're making some coffins where we've been putting them up here into what we're essentially making our kind of pet burials for any animal that is a pet of one of our dwarves if they end up being killed or passing due to old age. We're just giving them a nice burial spot. So I'm gonna put all these nice coffins up here and continue to actually set these up as tombs. In order for you to make them tombs for pets, you need to make sure you select that little pet option, and now that is now selected as a tomb for pets. So I'll just go through. It looks like we have already buried all the pre-existing pets that have been killed or died due to old age. Let's get a couple more in here. Yes, to accept. And you go back and select this one. Make sure that is set to pets and not human or dwarves, because we don't want any of our dwarves buried up here. This is just purely for the pets. I know it's even like it's more fancy than what we've got for a lot of our dwarves, which we will change eventually as we get back into construction of our what we call the Tower of Death. It's been many episodes since we even touched that thing. Ooh, general familiarity with giant dingoes. That's one of those cool ones we're looking for. Don't get me wrong, all the ones we're looking for. I like the cool little ones like that giant dingoes, the giant coati, the giant elephants. Those are really what I'm looking for. But overall, oh yeah, and we did get to the porcupines too. As you can see, we're going to do a lot of butchering this episode. That is why we've got all these butcher halls set up, or shops set up. Still going through and butchering animals also. Pets and livestock. Let's go back down to the name. A lot of these cave crocodiles. I hope they're going to age up here soon so we can start getting through all of that. All these Draltha children that none of them have grown to be adults, and yet they're like 5 years old at this point. For an animal, that is significant. So I don't know if they kind of age up like dwarves or whatnot. But elephants also in that category of taking forever to grow. Here are all of our cave toads. And looks like we've got quite a few selected, and you know what? We don't need all of these females either, because we don't really need new ones. So I'll go through and select quite a bit of them. Wow, I didn't realize just how many we had. I mean, I should have realized when I was going through it before, but there we go. I might have unselected one of the men. We'll just bring it back down to maybe like 3 females and an adult and a male. Call that good there. Alright, giant cockatiels, giant dingoes. We got quite a few pups. We might be able to maybe even butcher these ones. At this point, no one's taking them on as new pets, so we'll do that so that we can get more ones that are out of this female here. Because if they're born from the female, then we end up having them come out as trained and not tamed. Compared if they're born from a tamed female, then they'll come out as tamed themselves. And all of our great horned owls over here, we've already kind of butchered quite a few of them. There's a male that is in a cage we need to take out here soon. I'll make sure to select that right after this. Some giant leopards and jaguars. We're looking for a male version so we can get some breeding of those. A lot of king cobras and a lot of king snakes. We're hoping we'll get expert level with those pretty soon. A lot of these porcupines. Let's see, I just want to make sure. Okay, yeah, 2 females and a male. That sounds good. A lot of these sloth bears, which, you know what? I'm going to make it so that these ones are all available as pets, leaving one male that is not a pet so that we possibly get lucky and have well, we'll hopefully have more sloth bear pups in the future. And if one of our dwarves really likes them, we can maybe get lucky and have a bunch of those. Wild boars, we're hoping to be able to get expert level here soon, and that pretty much covers a lot of our larger amounts of animals that we've got under our kind of tutelage for our growing group. Let's see, we got a bunch of meat. We're not too good on the stills, although we did plan on carving this out. Ooh, I totally miscalculated. I'm thinking 2x2 when it should be 3x3. You know what? Boom, that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll get some stills down below. And we're expanding out our food area also. And we've kind of set up a little storage of all of our items. We got a bunch of random coffers that we might need to figure out what we can do with those. Maybe even just sell them so we can get a nice uniform, or maybe we just go with jet coffers and do that. Or we've got a new kind of stone all the way down here. I believe it's, yep, right there. That we have a huge amount of area to work with, a lot of different stones, all this gneiss, all mica, diorite, microline, huge amounts of just resources down here we can eventually use. Oh, some great horned owl chicks have been born. You know what? Yeah, you can take that. I'm not gonna keep breeding these guys up now that we've got the master or at max level. We will go to train these ones. Anyone that is already selected as being forbidden so that they grow. And is it just that? Wild boar piglet. Yes, porcupine pup. I want to make sure we get all these ones selected, and it looks like we have. There we go. So these ones I have forbidden so that our dwarves don't come take them. Once they hatch, that's fine. This one I could forbid, but from now on we'll just keep harvesting these great horned owl eggs. And I think I'll do that. I think I'll just leave the females be and just go through and let our dwarves just keep taking all the eggs whenever they go to lay them. That's fine there, and we'll just do that with all of these bird-like ones. These queen cobras and king snakes, I don't want them to touch that, as we're not quite expert level with them yet. But once we get to that point, we'll just do the same. We'll butcher all the males and let the females just kind of continue to pump out more eggs that our dwarves will harvest and use for food. And I think I might need to increase the amount of where is it? Lavish meals. Okay, they're doing 15. I think we should do like 25. We've got 190 pop, and these guys are eating just, yeah. Why are you eating just fish when I know that there's some prepared meals somewhere down here in this mess of a stockpile? View stockpile, that's what I'm looking for, and I want to repaint and include all of that, include all of this. Call that good for now. Once, like I said, once this is done, I'll put stills in here, and we'll start brewing up stuff right here next to where we're actually going to store it. I mean, this is not too bad. I'll eventually get rid of this, but maybe like a little wall up there or something like that, cover that up, or maybe even try to figure out a place for some proper stairs around here. Maybe put some stairs back in this corner or something. We'll figure that out as we go. Cat child is fighting. Did you fall? Oh, yeah, you fell down that hole. Oh, should be able to get out here. Yep, there we go. Do a little swimming. I think we're looking good overall. This, I mean, we got some petrified wood over here, but nothing that our dwarves need to worry about. Maybe this, although they only fall a single level and they should be good. Yeah, that is what we're doing. We're going through and hopefully we can capture some new animals. Let's see what new animals we have on the map currently. If I scroll all the way down, we had some merchants not too long ago. Ooh, peregrine falcon and king snake. Peregrine falcon's not too bad. It's just another egg layer for us. The king snake is more training for king snakes in general. So that'll be really cool. And oh yeah, was it the great horned owl? Yes, great horned owl. Put you in there. Hunter is hunting this great horned owl. Oh, perfect. Okay, that worked out really well. How did we? Oh yeah, these ones we captured them down here. So we'll just we'll probably end up butchering them, honestly. Peacock and peahen. Boom and boom. We really don't need those as they're just normal animals. We're looking to get our training up. We came here with the mission to capture as many animals, to train them up, to bring that knowledge back to our original civilization. We will do that. Doing a great job overall, and with that peregrine falcon dead, means we might have some new ones coming. Ooh, some agitated elephants. They're up here. We should be set because they'll kind of like hit these traps. Although I will need to forbid this first in this one. I might need to get just some more traps along here in general, because by the time they hit this and then start going down here, our doors are already coming down to grab this stuff immediately. So I think that might be my next little plan. Set up some more cage traps along here, especially along this little edge. That tends to be where they come through as they're going to try to go through this little church door right here. Overall, the amount of food, not too bad. I mean, this is very barren in the center part, but not too much around the outsides. Yeah, not too bad overall. Hey, we got an armadillo boar. Armadillo. Armadillo, armadillo, armadillo. Armadillo. Boar. All set and ready for us to now butcher now that he's grown up. We're going to get to see this meat stockpile just kind of skyrocket as we're getting more and more of these cave toads butchered up. Look at all that bone. We've got quite a few bone craft, like craft store workshops dedicated to bone crafts and other various things. Ooh, workshop. General. Okay, why are we not? Okay, you should get rid of that after you're done. Or after this is done, if they go to, it pops up down here, then I'll get rid of that, because they should really only be making bone crafts or decorating with ivory and teeth. I imagine we're not going to have too much ivory because we're keeping all of our elephants alive. Great, they grow the great population of elephants that we've got. A bunch of choirs in here, we're good. You guys are just reading books. Yep. You're eating in the library, that's fine. Any new books written? No new open cases. Written, Mastering Personal History. I believe that is the very last one that we've gotten. And you need to bring that back into our area over here. Boom, boom, and boom. Down here in this underground area, I believe we've got the giant sponge. And, yeah, we'll wait on that. Cave crocs and cave toads. Cave crocs are what we're looking for if we get a cave toad. Well, that'll end up being butchered here anyways. Alright. Come along, come along. And that'll be another capture. Yeah, this is why I need more cage traps around here. So as soon as we capture this second one, then we'll work on going through and setting up more cage traps when we're safe over here. Three, two, one. There we go. Make sure I forbid that for now. As they come along, get that very last one here soon. Who did trade with the humans, and that's where we end up getting all those sloth bears. I was hoping those sloth bears could be trained for war, but I mean, they're still really cute and cuddly. Look at those little things. Let me zoom in on these guys. They're a little furry and everything like that. I like the little coloring. Look rather adorable. Alright, back to our elephants over here. Yes, you're going in the right direction, bud. Just keep going. Okay, Toulon, you need to not go that way. Or is it Toulon or Tun? Tun. Oh, perfect. You come over here. Drop that, yep. And then I'm going to cancel this. And you're going to go bring that back. Alright, we're going to take you off of this group here. All that good. I didn't want him to walk out here and then this elephant get all crazy and go charge at him, but I might end up getting my military over here and yeah, we'll just take out this elephant. Give it a few seconds as they start charging this direction. And then I'm going to designate all of this stuff as more cage traps. Or more spots for cage traps. We'll just get a nice long row right here. Looks like the merchants are leaving now. I probably unforbid this. Unforbid this because our warriors should be here well before that. Yeah, I think they're kind of, this one's just chilling with that female right there, so we're not going to get them to come wandering into our trap. Boom, 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 and boom. Military staggering along that direction. Oh, I need to make sure I designate this great horned owl chick into here. Because as they're born from nest boxes, They don't automatically get designated to that little zone they're in. No, unclaimed. Okay. Should be fairly easy fight. We're probably in and out. Oh yeah, we're already done. That was really quick. The Axe Lord taking it out. That just means we're getting new things spawning in. Let's see what we've got. You can be trained. You can be trained. We got Troll down there. We got Educated Porcupine up here. Let's go down to our bottom level. Let's see, where's this giant cave toad that we captured? I'm guessing down here? Nope. Ah, right there. We've only got so many spots in that underground that we have traps. Just more centralized. What are you doing, bud? You're supposed to be in your little pen. Let's double check to make sure all elephants have pens except for those ones that are in cages. Yes, we know that. Okay, yeah. Someone will return you back to from whence you need to be. And I think that's kind of given us enough time to hopefully start doing a little more building. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Yeah, 33 sandstone blocks. That's not bad. 36 chert blocks. We'll get more sandstone in here. I mean, I'll have to do this eventually anyways. Will I have enough? Oh, I think I might have enough. Let's use the last used material. Oh wait, that won't even matter. I don't have access to that. But I can do. Oh, cancel, cancel. Ooh, we got some migrants. Alright, I'll check. I'll build afterwards. We got an armor, accomplished armor, adequate engraver. Yeah, you're definitely from our previous fortress. Let's look at your not memories. Oh, are you? You might not be because you don't have any memories. We got a weaver. Well, that you know what that means. You're gonna go right into weaving. Be a clothier. And the armor, adequate engraver, novice miner. Oh, I think those will be your new things. As far as you're an accomplished armor smith, although I think we do have a decent amount of other armor smiths in general. I've got the blacksmith, and I think under blacksmith is just all those categories I've got selected. Oh, and then we got another, a little peasant here. No military skills at all, just a raw, just untainted peasant. And with that, thinking we can make him, or make her into a brewer. I think that is where we're kind of lacking right now. Brewer, you will be. I think it's just those three, and that's it as far as new animals. Let's unforbid a lot of these random little arrows that we've got lying around. Our guys should come grab that stuff here soon. Yeah, look at that. That means we're 800 more. They're setting up their cage traps, so you're storing probably that elephant into a cage trap. We'll get all that stuff figured out. A little more armadillo pups. I'll worry about putting a trainer on them a little bit later. More armadillo pups, more butchering. Oh yeah, I was building up stuff over here. I use new material right now. Gotta figure out where chert blocks are. And then I'll use material. Do this. And we'll just build up all these walls around here. Boom. Up here it looks like that's pretty well covered. Let's get some. Oh, 12. Do I have? How much do I have? I got 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. Then as I build that out, we'll get more sandstone in there. I will, however, continue to build this up. Not jet, I want jet blocks. They should be at the top, right? Ah, right there. Jet blocks, and I think on this top level, yes, they've kind of very much covered a lot of this. We're probably not gonna make this into another room up here. We'll just have it be a nice open space. Maybe I even have our warriors train up here. A group of warriors, like the archers. I can have some archery targets over here. That might be smart. Might have to figure that out what I want. Although with the archery targets, there's a little thing that if you put an archery target, say right here, you put a channel here in front of it, and on this side, as they're shooting it, those arrows that hit that stuff, they'll hit it and they'll drop down, and you can actually reclaim that. Compared to if it hits it, if it doesn't have that spot to drop, then it'll just get destroyed. So if you're lacking on resources, that is a very handy tip. Alright, it looks like our king snake probably got trained up, our peregrine falcon, hopefully these elephants, not yet. Alright, at least the king snake and the peregrine falcon. Boom, and with it being a peregrine, I'll leave it be and we'll just collect the eggs as we go. We'll call that good there. We're not too bad on the pigs. I don't want this to kind of explode, but doesn't look like we've got too many right now we got to worry about. Yeah, grasshopper, 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 lizard, capybara. Although these ones have been designated for these, they're not being used. So I'm not sure what happened to their actual corpses. Nervous tissue. Ooh, considering I don't believe we can use that for anything, I can go and just select all that to be dumped. We don't have a lot of stuff just clogging up these. Because I'm fine with us putting refuse down here, but if it's some stuff that we don't really ever use, well then we'll just make sure we dump it and it'll just end up over here. What is that? Pititix? Rotten head. I don't want our dwarves to really breathe that in, so we'll just hold off on this stuff in here. They can come grab this. Whenever a dwarf smells all that miasma or gets coughing on that miasma, it's no bueno. Alright, we got all this set up, all that extra storage space for all that meat we're getting, and we'll probably need some more barrels in general because we're going to start a lot more drinks. And I want to put a storage spot for barrels somewhere around here. I don't want to put it up top, it'll just kind of like look bad and clog stuff up. I will put barrel storage, say right here. We'll do a nice 17 by 17 barrel storage. We'll get some workshops. Farming, still L. What do we have to use? A couple native silver, but I think we got plenty of siltstone blocks. Can you be O F L. A little bit easier, use last block. Boom. Oops. DOFL. Remembering those little clues are very helpful. Why have you... Get back up there. You are not... You're perfectly fine. Let's see what we've got. We got that porcupine. We've got that giant cave toad. Got a great horned owl and a peregrine falcon flying around. Well, that cave troll will just wander until he gets captured or leaves. Not too worried about a lot of that stuff down there. You really need to go find yourself a home, bud. I want to double check as far as, yep, our burrows. This is just spots where the children can go right now. We have it all selected, so I want to make sure our children can wander around wherever they need to wander around to. I just have it selected so they don't go outside the fortress walls, because that can be deadly. Yep, like for example, you can go there. I'm fine with that. You can go over here. I mean, I'll probably just... And that's all good. This will be all good. Yeah, you guys are safe if you come walking over here. You guys are safe if you go walking through here or over here. All of these areas over here are good spots for you to wander. Oh. Boom. And then once we get this connected up by either underground or above ground little tunnel area, then I'll have that selected. But just making sure, yep, like this whole area right here, this whole area over here, this eventually, boom. And you guys don't really need to go to the roof at all, so we'll call that good for now. And I want to actually build construction, build some stairs going from here up. Boom. That way, or we can actually get up here, build a roof. I want a proper door on this. You can call that good. I might even set up a cage trap or two around here. Ooh, great horned owl, you causing a little trouble. And this is why we need to get all this stuff properly closed off, because there should be no reason to great horned owls up here. They can just fly in through here and cause so much ruckus. But now he's kind of trapped in here, and our dwarves should easily be able to get up there and deal with him. And once we get this all covered up, get this all made, and then another one above it, then we'll have a couple more bedrooms. I'll resume that construction. Resume that construction, please and thank you. Just double checking, make sure we're going good with all of our constant animal capturing and training, and we get a good variety of new animals constantly on the map, but it also means that we're always getting attacked by something. Oh, not sure. Did they take out that guy? I'm not positive, but this right here that's not linked up in anything, we were going to link this up to our lever way down here. So we'll get that test going along. So if I dig deeper, I feel safe because I can at least close that off and not have to worry about anything spawning from that next cavern level once we break into it. But for now, this is looking good. Nothing new captured here. Oh, looks like the troll, for some reason, climbed up and is climbing over these cage traps. What are you doing so far up, dude? Just walk along the bottom so we can capture you. Plus, once we break down into that next cavern level, we'll get a whole new variety of animals to capture and train. Peregrine falcon. We got. Ooh, see, we don't have any olms. Maybe we can get lucky and this guy will wander over here. I want to say pets and livestock. We got a couple caged ones that we need to get out. If I scroll up here, elephant, porcupine. Well, don't want to overdo it. I think this one might be one of the better ones. One of these two. We're looking to expand out to here so we can get more. That's our giant 2-hump camel spot. We'll put them over here for now. Elephants. Specifically these two. Please and thank you. And that porcupine up here. Where is this great one? Are you like in the mines now? Oh, you're way out here. Oh, looks like that. Ooh, you're seriously injured? Well, what happened? Oh, your leg's just torn open. Okay. You're not that bad. That injured. Buzzards have grown, so we've got a couple tame buzzards in here. You know what that means. Boom, boom, boom. We'll leave that female there. We'll just collect their eggs whenever. Oh. Good. We're getting plenty of gems down here too. Which reminds me, I need to make sure I keep up on the cut gems task. Let's do, yep, that sounds good. Infinitely please. Cherry opals. Citrines. Amethyst. Citrines. And we'll get some green jade. And actually, I'll just fill up this whole bar. I like to cut the gems that we don't have many of. I mean, honestly, what I could do is just let them cut all the gems for a bit and just let it play from there. And then as we get more rough gems, it won't really matter in case a strange mood pops out or pops on. Both of the ones near the onyx, red tourmalines, and rubicells. Sounds good to me. Go out, collect those, and turn them into carved gems. Oh. Military, get over here. You look like you're... No, not one of our master trainers. You're losing all your clothes, bud. Oh yeah, we need to get our military over here immediately. I might just station our military around here for a bit. Couple more giant dingoes. Pets and livestock. Giant dingo. The female, because like I said, as long if I get that other female to keep laying or having more, then that is going to be safer for us. What's taking our military so long? Oh, it's because I'm paused. Well, I'm imagining we might lose an. Yep, there goes one of our master animal trainers. Our scholar, on the other hand, is not doing too bad over here. He's dodging around. He's a legendary mechanic. Let's see if he's got any skills in combat. Oh yeah, he's a competent fighter. Should give our dwarves enough time to get over here. Skills, you're a little bit of a fighter. Military, come on. Oh no, not one of our scholars. Another one of our scholars. At least you've got a weapon miner. Alright, I'll leave these guys stationed here. Until we can get all that stuff built up. I should have been a little bit more on top of that, but yep. Is this one of our boars? No. I mean, you're gonna get captured here soon, bud. Oh yeah, okay. I don't know why they didn't like continue chasing after that one. Ooh, we did capture that giant gnome, and we got these wild boars. That's unfortunate. Lost. An unfortunate loss. Loss of a loss of a master. Well, it happens sometimes. Like I said, I could have been smarter on that than that, and actually had them a little bit closer. Okay, you're still fighting wild boars over here. Okay. Yeah, y'all need to get out of that tree now. I can't cut down any more trees, but I can build stairs up there. We'll just do it all out of this log that's nearby. Oh, many babies have hatched. Ooh, a bunch more king snakes. King cobras, I mean. Oh, wow, look at all those. Alright, get up in here, guys. And I'm guessing they'll immediately lay some more eggs. 12. Okay, that's not as many. But yeah, let's get all those king cobras back to where they should be. And let's save this miner that's chilling up here. Well, yes, you guys are all ready to be trained. Cave snake, porcupine, yeah, nothing new up there. We've got quite a few just animals, and I'm hoping we can get some more of those giant leopards and such. Maybe I even bring back the military just a hair. Have them close, but not right out here, in case we get like a giant jaguar or something like that. We want to hopefully get lucky and capture. Want to see how many mechanics we have rolling around over here. Well, we've got a fair bit. Not as many as I'd like. What are you? You're Mace Lord, yeah. You know what? You can be a brewer and a mechanic. Where is the brew plants? Use any shop? Yep. Once he resets that, then it'll all pop up in here. And then we'll get some more barrels. Ooh, a stone crafter has been possessed. We'll hopefully get a new artifact out of that. I mean, we will get a new artifact out of that. I'm fairly certain we got everything we need. I'm guessing this one, yep. Let's see what he goes out and grab. What kind of stone are we gonna make this out of? Well, it'll take a while for them to go collect everything. Wish, like, why don't you just climb down, bud? Ushat. Let's see if I can get Ushat into here. Oh, you're an ex-bulbous pick. No wonder you're a great fighter. Maybe if I tell you to come down here, then you'll come down? No, that's not how it works. Okay, good. Go save your buddy. Build those stairs. I'm guessing. Yes, we have. I can cover that. I just realized I need to make sure I D and F and select new. Have the correct stuff going there. Oh yeah, we got a decent amount of sandstone block. Let's see, use it all up. So we won't need it there anymore. We'll get this on this level. We will connect all of this up around here. Oh, maybe not. 22, okay. You know what we will do with 22? We'll do 10 right here, and then we'll do 12 right here. And then we can engrave this and get this to be a little bit better. I'm assuming we got chirp block also. Let's see how much chirp block we have. Oh, I didn't even select that very last one. Well, that's fine though. If I make that wall, that should be good. If I make this wall, that should be fine also. We'll just, yeah, use previously selected. All that good. These need bedrooms. This needs a roof. And another one right here. And then we'll continue covering up. No, not great. Did I use them all up? I don't see any individual one left. Yep, that I used it all up perfectly with that little bit right there. Walls all coming in. Let's continue. Get this all set in here. I like this being our apiary up here. It's just nice wide open style. Keep going up until this level. And I might do that round wall in there first, and then that'll be it for there. Then looking around, all the rest of the walls are good. I could probably build this wall up. I don't really need to. I can always build this up, put some storage down here if I need to. Yes. Cover this up completely at some point, put some statues in here. Build this up, put some more workshops in here. Yeah, we got plenty of things we can do. Yep, that should be a nice little block of workshops in here, at least space for that. Did you just fight a peregrine falcon? Yeah, it looks like you did. Oh, what did you guys suspend? I didn't see that. Downstairs. Nope. I want that last bit built. Because I think that, yep, that'll get you out of that tree. Wow, you are hauling. A man on a mission right there. You got no job, you're tired. You're just running away or what? Okay, you kind of slowed down. Maybe, not sure what happened there, why you were just moving so much. No merchants. We're midsummer. Our next merchant should be the dwarves. And I want to also get a couple more statues in here. Boom, boom. Increase the value of these rooms, please and thank you. You're doing a great job up here, Mr. Scholar. Legendary engraver, legendary miner, legendary scholar. I do want to get this stuff engraved eventually. Maybe not rushing into it. They're building this up. This will all be engraved also. We'll have a couple statues in here. Spruce up this room quite a bit. You guys can still get to that. I don't know why you paused that. Where's there? Are you gonna go? Oh, you decorate stuff with ivory. Construct building. Load cage trap. Store something in stockpile. Who's tasked to go do? Let's unpause that. Where is my downstairs? Or did they? Nope, right there. Okay, you made it out. Kind of. I mean, you're definitely not up here anymore, so yeah. Now you just decide to climb down and walk out. Now that you're thirsty, you're chilling up there the whole time, but now you decide to be like, oh, okay, I'm coming out. After I put all that effort in to get you. Oh, what do you got here? You really, I swear, our doors sometimes grabbing stuff where they really don't need to grab it. Oh, okay. I want to see, did they ever get this completely linked up? Yes, they did. And then I want to clear out this floor before I decide to do any more digging down completely. And with that, I think I'll call that an episode. Hope y'all enjoyed it. We did a great bit of slaughtering of all these animals. We've done quite a bit of just work in our fortress. Not, I wouldn't even say quite a bit. It was kind of a standard amount. You get that in there. Do I have any more cabinets? No, but I do need to set up a new task for cabinets then. Yes. Rock cabinet. We do that out of chert. Ooh, we are starting to run a little low on chert. Let's do 30 rock cabinets. That's a lot of chert. But I'll end the episode. I'll go through and I'll designate a bunch more stuff to be mined out as far as for chert wise and everything like that. You guys don't need to see that. It's just going through each level, figuring out where my chert is and digging that out. I know that's at the top of the screen, so it won't matter. Yeah, it'll be boring content in my opinion. Well, yeah. So with that, I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your day, and adios now.